did it. We survived the blizzard, the Texas blizzard 2021. We survived it. We're here. We're recording episode 3. I've got a crazy ass story to tell you that's involved with what just happened in the great state of Texas. Happened a couple of years ago, so don't worry. Everyone, spoiler, you know what? No spoiler alert. I'm not even going to ruin it. I'm just going to let you listen. So we're going to talk about that. We have some funny headlines that we just wanted to hit very quickly. And we'll see where we go after that.
Yeah, hang with us. It's episode 3.
It's a roller coaster ride. This story is legit a roller coaster ride. Yeah, it is crazy. All right, here we go. Into episode 3.
All right, y'all. This is it. Welcome to episode 3.
Episode 3.
Thanks for rolling with us. If you haven't realized yet, my name is Darian. This is my voice, and I'm joined by
Martin. Hello, this is my voice.
A lot of people say we sound alike, we look alike. It's probably the dark beard, it's probably the dark hair, the thick rimmed glasses. I get it. But a lot of people also say we sound alike. So let me get this straight. Episode 3. My name is Darian.
My name is Martin.
And this is
the Red Pegasus Podcast.
So we survived the North Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, DFW, snow, cold, apocalypse, whatever you want to call it. We're here.
Polar vortex.
Polar vortex. We're here. We're inside.
We survived.
We're warm.
We're
now.
Okay. I know all of you worried about us. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine.
You all that are listening are okay as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it is now warmer. Thank the Lord. And even though we hit single digits, my gosh. We're doing all right now, right, Martin? You doing all right?
I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay these days.
I am,
but I hear we kind of teased it in the first episode, right? You had like a story.
I did, yeah.
Going back a few years ago that involved ice and involved overpass, so
it just was not good.
We thought it might be a little appropriate to talk about that now. It's not necessarily entertaining or funny, but it's a good story to say the least now looking back, right?
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like in the moment it's not the best, but after it we all look back on it and we're like, oh, weren't we so funny?
Yeah, we all have one of those,
man.
Right?
So I was in college with some friends. We were coming to Dallas to try and actually we were coming to Dallas because we were trying out for basically, long story short, trying out for a music group. We're coming to Dallas, flying out of Dallas, going into New Mexico, and we shouldn't have left, and there were multiple signs that told us not to leave. Number one, we were already on the road to Dallas from my college, which is about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We're like driving there. Maybe we're an hour in, and we all get a notification saying that our flight is canceled because of the weather. That's nice. We all were very determined to go to these tryouts. We said that we're going to get there no matter what. And so we like pulled over into this McDonald's, and we were trying to talk to like travel agents and figure out if we can get on another flight. We were talking to like the group and the director for the group, and they were like, hey, you know what? You guys just try and make it if you can. If not, you guys can definitely just send in a video audition, basically. Yeah. So we get back in the car. We started heading towards Dallas. Everything is fine. We actually stopped at Town East Mall, which is on the far east side of Dallas. And when we got out of the car to use the restroom, we saw the hood of the car was just like, there's just a layer of ice because we're driving so fast. Yeah. The temperature is so low, and it was very, very lightly raining. But I don't know what the temperature was like in Dallas before that. So it could have been raining way beforehand, which it probably was. So we take a little potty break, get back in the car, and we're like, whoa, look at all this ice. Like, that's crazy. And we get back on the highway, and it was not so fun after that. So we get on this on-ramp, off-ramp type of thing, And when we're driving out, now I'm like trying to get the projector going in my mind to remember how it was going. So we like get on this on-ramp. We are following the road, and we see up ahead of us this SUV had like, or no, this car had spun out, did a 180, and kind of like slammed itself up against the guardrail.
Let me stop you for a second. Let me just be clear. This on-ramp is from like a highway to another highway, right? So it's like high
I believe
up.
so, yeah. Yeah. So it's one of the high ramps. Okay. So obviously it's going to freeze because there's no earth to warm it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're on that type of ramp. We see this car near the end of the ramp when it starts to merge onto the highway. But it did a 180, slammed up against the side. And it's one of those, like, you saw what happened, and then your mind triggers, and you're like, oh, we need to react to that quickly. Mm-hmm. But by then, it's not fast enough. Mm-hmm. So we hit a patch of ice. We then start to slide, which was not fun.
You're going down the ramp at this point?
So now we're like basically going down the ramp.
There's no stopping. Right?
We do basically a head-on collision with this car that was already spun out of control. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting in the back seat, and I'm looking at these people in the front seat, and the guy is like trying to calm his girlfriend down. Mm-hmm. His girlfriend is sitting shotgun, freaking out, like banging on her side window, like, yo, get me out of here. And I'm like, you're tripping me out, and that's not okay, because now I can't focus on what I need to do. So my friend who's driving gets out of the car. I don't know why. Gets out, and he's like, oh, the damage isn't that bad. Come check it out. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like we shouldn't get out of the car because we don't know who's coming behind us. And he's like, no, seriously, he comes back in. He's like, no, seriously, it's not a big deal. Come check it out. And I'm like, I think I'm just going to stay in here. And as I'm saying that, I turn around and I see this like GMC Suburban coming behind us, also lose control.
And the same patch of ice?
Same patch of ice. Comes in towards us, hits the back of us. Mm-hmm. So their front hits our back. Their car does a 180 and slams us on the side of the car. Mm-hmm. So basically their passenger side is now connected to our passenger side. And I was just like, holy crap, what the heck is going on? But before that, mind you, remember, a friend of mine is outside the car when this happens. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I look behind, I see the car, I look forward, and I say, hey, you really need to get inside the car. Like, seriously, this car behind us obviously is sliding towards us. We need to go.
Yeah.
I think he tried getting in, wasn't fast enough. And when that car, that SUV, hit us from behind, it also hit him over the edge.
Like slingshot kind of effect.
Yeah.
Like ripple effect. Just boom, boom, and he's gone.
Yes. Like,
whoa.
I am looking at him. I get hit from behind. Boof. I lean forward. Come back up. No friend in sight.
Yo.
Just the guy that's sitting in shotgun, and he's like screaming out his name and is like, yo, blah, and then he can't open his door because, mind you, there's a car now next to us, slammed up against to us. So he gets out the driver's side. I think the people in the SUV were kind of freaking out, but they were able to get out, kind of like wave people down to like stop them from entering the ramp. Mm-hmm. And the other guy we were with, like I said, is basically sliding. He's not running. He's not walking. He's like sliding down the rest of the ramp while holding on to the guardrail. And I just look over and I just see my friend just laying there. And thankfully it was grass.
Yeah.
Because if it was road down there.
Seriously.
I mean, it was horrible.
How high do you think that was?
I think they told us a certain amount of stories. I'm honestly not too sure, but it was pretty bad. It was pretty high. Like, honestly, I understand I was saying that we were at the end of the ramp, but you don't understand, like, you still have that chunk that isn't connected to the ground yet. Then you have that chunk that is connected, but even then the side of the hill is very slanted and deep.
Bro,
it was just horrible.
Nightmare of a story.
So all in all, good news. He miraculously had no broken. Oh, he had broken bones, but no bones like sticking out. Also, so I'm like going down the ramp. I jump. Also, I have no idea why, but the friend that I was with kept like going all the way down the ramp, and like I said, some part of it is the side of the ramp is the grass, but it's still like pretty steep hill.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why are you going all the way down there? So I like hopped over the railing and ran down there, and I was like, oh my gosh, please tell me you're okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, he was perfectly fine. No blood anywhere. Nothing.
So he was like talking to you and everything. He was good at that point.
Yeah,
I mean, pain,
he was just in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Was yelling curse words like no other.
I bet.
But like I said, no bones sticking out, no bones like breaking. That caused like major damage. I think he had like some hip problems, and that was it.
That's crazy.
And I was like, how is that even possible, dude? And police came, ambulance came, they took him to the hospital. Now I'm with the other guy. All of our things are in the car that is now towed. I think maybe I was able to grab my laptop, and the reason why I really needed my laptop was because at that time I had no phone. So I couldn't call anybody. And everyone's numbers, I mean, who remembers phone numbers nowadays?
No one.
So I was like, I need that laptop. So I was able to get the laptop, and I think I connected it with you over Facebook, and I was like, dude, let me tell you what just happened.
Yeah, I didn't believe it whenever you told me.
And you came and like picked us up. We stayed at your place, and we went to go visit my friend in the hospital the next day. Doing good. The only thing that he was complaining was, I think he was having some sort of surgery, so they didn't let him have any water.
Yeah.
And I remember he was like, dude, I'm honestly doing pretty good. I'm just so thirsty right now.
I remember that.
And I
first time I met him.
You know where I'm getting at.
Yes, exactly.
You know where I'm getting at. And I'm like, dude, this is great. I'm so glad you're okay. And he's like, honestly, I'm just pissed because I'm so thirsty right now, and these people will not give me any water. And I'm like, well, you're about to have surgery. You can't have anything in your system. And he's like, come on, man. Where's the Joe Biden sound drop? He was just like, come on, man. And he was like, just give me a small little sip. I just need a small sip. And I'm like, I can't do that for you. I can't. The doctor said no, I can't. And he just like slowly looks at the sink, laying on this, on his bed in the hospital. Looks over at the sink with just like a sad look on his face, like reaching for it, and it is just like hits that SpongeBob line where he's like, water. And I'm like, you're an ass. But like I said, everything was okay. I mean, he was like on a scooter for a couple months, and all good. Like seriously, all okay, no problem whatsoever. Had surgery, like I said, I think on his hip, and I think he had like a few broken ribs, but I would take whatever he had any day. Yeah. If I ever ran into a situation like that.
Seriously, could have been so bad. Could have fell on his head and done.
Yep.
Dude, it's wild.
It was crazy. Like just looking over the railing and like looking down and seeing his body there, I was just like, please move. Like just move.
Yeah. Sight you'll never forget, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It was horrible, but be careful when you're driving.
Yeah.
Ever since then, obviously, I'd like take my time in weathery conditions.
Yeah.
When I'm out driving.
Extra caution.
Extra cautious,
so
dude.
We hope everyone came out of it okay and there are no similar stories to Martin's.
I hope that doesn't happen to any one of you.
Yes.
All right. Well, now that story is over with, all the serious stuff is done with. Like I said, ended on a good note. Everyone's okay. Everyone's doing fine. He's has a successful career right now, so he's all good.
Good deal.
So now that, like I said, serious stuff out of the way, let's talk about some funny stuff. Yeah. Something that happened. It's just hilarious, and I'm gonna let Darian talk about it.
Yeah, a little bit lighter news here, right? So another day, another Zoom situation with
Dude,
some
people
elder
in Zoom.
folks, right? Yeah.
I'm assuming he's an elderly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another day, another Zoom story here. We got a Dallas lawyer. Let's just go ahead and play the audio right now.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings.
Dude, there's a cat filter on his face.
You might want to
What
take
are these noises?
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it.
What?
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
The dude's here live.
I can see that.
Yeah, we needed that assurance that he's not a cat, right?
Exactly.
Talking.
Why do you need to let people know that you're not legitimately a cat? Like, I think we all know that you're not a cat. You're not Sebastian from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, okay? We know that you're not a real cat that can talk.
Yeah, the dude was struggling, man. Poor guy.
Struggling. That was so funny.
I don't even know how that came up. How did he get the cat? Do you know how to get that?
I don't even know how to get a filter like that for Zoom meetings. So no, I don't have any idea.
That was pretty great. Not only that, it was like a court hearing. I was like, oh man, that's awk.
Yeah. Is he like an attorney? I think.
Yeah.
And he was just like, dude, the picture is also funny because the picture of the cat, the filter looks like the cat is so sad.
Yeah.
And when you're looking at the cat filter and you're hearing him, it just matches perfectly. He's just, Judge, I'm not a cat. I promise.
The eyes in the mouth are moving with it. Yeah, like with the Snapchat filter.
And then he's like, I don't know what's going on. What's going on?
My
It's just so
assistant here.
And then I also love how in the top left corner it says, recording of this hearing or live stream is prohibited, yet we have video proof of this cat filter, which I thought was just really funny.
That was great, man.
Dude, that was too funny.
What you got for us? You got any kind of funny news or headlines in the
Yeah,
today?
so not so much funny, but just cool. I mean, this is legit goals, I think.
Yeah.
This is so hilarious. So David Dobrik, he's a YouTuber, used to be a Viner.
Vine.
Was on the great app of Vine.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. He then moved over to YouTube just like everyone else on Vine.
Yep.
And I want to say maybe he kind of started that-ish. I'm not too sure. But he made the move from Vine to YouTube, made a whole bunch of prank videos and just funny videos with his friends in Hollywood. Now the dude is banking, got a lot of money, so much money that he just bought a $9.5 million mansion.
Oh my word, man.
Now, I don't know if he legit bought it. He might just be leasing it or whatever. I'm not too sure. But still, the dude has a mansion.
Yeah.
Started on Vine. One thing that this house has that I think is so dope.
Yeah.
A water fountain.
Uh-huh.
But not just any water fountain.
Yeah.
Mr. Deed's water fountain.
No.
It's got high C fruit punch coming through the water fountain.
That's awesome.
Dude.
Every kid's dream, right?
Exactly. Like this is what like fourth graders run on whenever they're running for like class president.
Yep.
I'm putting chocolate milk in all the water fountains.
Yeah.
David Dobrik legit put fruit punch in his water fountain system, which is just great. I don't know if I would have fruit punch though.
Yeah. What would you have? This is a good one. I like this.
Tequila.
Ooh. Getting turned.
Talk about taking shots.
Yeah.
I would put something like that in there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put fruit punch or a soda.
That's
or
kind of
anything.
smart.
What about you?
I think I wouldn't go that far. It's a toss-up between sweet tea and Dr. Pepper.
Nice. I just don't know if carbonated drink would work.
That's true.
Very well.
Then give me sweet tea.
Because it would just shoot out of there.
Yeah, right.
If it was a carbonated drink.
That's very true. Give me all the sweet teas.
Yeah, sweet tea actually would be a really good one. What kind of sweet tea though? From where?
Oh,
Whataburger.
they have good sweet tea. Chick-fil-A has good sweet tea. Chicken
Chick-fil-A.
Express. But I think I'm going to go with my guys over at HTO.
HTO.
They did not pay for this spot. They did not pay for the spot, but as we are talking, I'm holding some HTO, drinking some HTO out of a big old large 40-ounce cup. Glorious. I don't know if they're in Dallas, but they're in the burbs.
That's too
It's
funny.
literally a spot that looks like Starbucks building, and all they do is serve sweet tea. You can get it from small all the way to a gallon to go. They got
that's too
flavors.
funny.
Man, it hits the spot.
Darian came over to my house. We record in the extra bedroom that I have in my apartment, and he comes over and he's got this like he said a 40 ounce a cup of HTO, and I thought it was just something that you get from like a racetrack.
Oh yeah,
Because I mean this is definitely what it looks like,
yeah.
racetrack or QT or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, "Nah, it's that H2O." And then I was like, "Dude, you know what? I think I've seen those trucks driving on the highway,
Yeah,
but I do want to find one because I think that's an amazing idea."
yeah.
Selling
Especially in the
different
summer.
flavored sweet teas.
They make bank in the summer.
For sure.
This specific
For
one
sure.
is coconut watermelon sweet tea.
Nice. I don't know if I would like that. I'm not a big coconut person.
It's the spot, man. I love coconut.
Go with a nice raspberry
They got that.
sweet tea. Or raspberry Arnold Palmer.
They got that. You could mix them too. Yeah.
All right, I'm getting a little thirsty. I'm going to have to make a drink later on.
Or
Or
just
go
go
to
get
HTO.
Or just get a fountain, right?
Yeah, or just get a fountain installed by the front door.
Your apartment
Gosh.
complex.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
that.
But yeah, he's got that. He's got like a wine cellar that you can only get in through his like fingerprint scan.
Oh, Dobrik.
Locked.
Yeah.
Come on. Jeez, got a basketball court just like everyone else.
Of course.
I think he's got like a nice Olympic-sized pool in the backyard as well. Dude's got it made.
Yeah.
Got it made. And I think he also has a podcast. All right, I guess I'll go ahead and plug it in for him. It's called The Views. And on The Views podcast, he just created a set inside his mansion.
Of course.
Like a legit late night host type
Yeah.
of set.
Wow.
And I was like, damn. We have that set here.
Yeah.
Except for we also have a bed
Mm-hmm.
to, in case any of the guests. It's like the green room / set / production / dressing room /
Guest room.
guest room.
It's great.
I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So while we were prepping for the show, Darian was telling me about some segment that he wanted to mention, and I was like, "Hey, the more the merrier." So might as well. But I don't really understand it too well, so I'm going to go ahead and let him explain it.
Yeah, man. So Dallas Love List Instagram account came out with a question. They said, "Hey, what are some unpopular Dallas opinions?"
Mm-hmm.
And everybody threw out so many. Oh my gosh, there was so many. I had to go through and just narrow it down and pick out the best ones that I thought
Yeah.
were actually unpopular and were fulfilled with the poll. So somebody would post an unpopular opinion. For example, this one says, "The Dallas Cowboys are the least rootable team in Dallas."
Dallas Cowboys are the least rootable team in Dallas.
So that's an unpopular opinion, right?
right.
Because it's like America's team.
Yeah. And everyone here loves Cowboys for some reason.
And 53% of the poll said Cowboys are the least rootable team in Dallas. That's
I
crazy.
guess.
So it is kind of true.
I guess it is. I guess it isn't an
I never-
unpopular
I
opinion
never would
anymore.
have thought that. But
I think
guess,
I honestly think people have given up on the Cowboys for
yeah,
sure.
I mean, they're in a drought of like 26, 27 years.
All right, we're not going to get into this because
Yep.
Darian's just going to go
Moving
off.
on. The next unpopular opinion that somebody posted, the traffic is not that bad in Dallas.
I don't think that it is.
Yeah. But pre-COVID, it was bad.
Pre-COVID, it was bad for sure.
Yeah.
During COVID, it was the best.
Yeah.
I was an essential worker, so I was going into work, and it was literally the best thing ever.
Smooth sailing, ghost town.
I
like,
would
yep.
see maybe like 6 cars throughout my whole time on the highway.
Yeah,
It
seriously.
was the best.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think Dallas has horrible traffic.
Yeah. Not anymore.
No.
But before COVID, man, it was terrible.
Yeah.
I like to patio drink when it's 100 degrees. Definitely an unpopular opinion.
That is definitely an unpopular
like,
opinion.
Who the heck would say that?
Yeah, dude, you're sweating your ass off.
Believe it or not, 37% of people said they'd rather drink
Do
outside at 100 degrees.
I don't know. You guys are crazy.
I'm with the 63%
Those
inside.
are obviously the Californian people who are coming over who have yet to experience that Texas heat.
Yeah.
So
Barbecue is overrated. Totally unpopular.
shut your mouth.
Yeah. Get out of here. Burbs are better than the city.
Burbs are better than the city. Natalie's gonna listen to this and she's gonna give me a whole bunch of crap for it. But I'm gonna say, yeah, burbs are better
Are you
than
really?
the city.
All right. I would agree. I love Dallas. I love coming into Dallas a lot.
Yeah.
And I do a lot. I work in Dallas.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you do.
I do live in the burbs. But I've been in Dallas all my life. So I know both. I've been the best of both worlds. I do think the burbs are a little bit better.
I do too, for sure.
Next one. East Dallas is better than Bishop Arts. It's kind of on the cusp, right?
That's kind of hard because those are two totally different vibes.
For sure.
If you're trying to get stabbed, you go to Deep Ellum. If you're trying to go to a bookstore, you go to Bishop Arts
With some coffee.
But so it said East Dallas was better than Bishop Arts.
Yeah. It's literally split.
I think that's a popular opinion. Yeah, I don't think
split.
that's an.
The poll is split 50-50.
I would say Deep Ellum is better,
Yeah.
just because I like it.
Yeah.
A lot more. I like getting stabbed.
Mm-hmm. Next one is Dallas should be our capital. What does Austin even do?
That is 100% facts.
Facts.
Well, I think everyone agreed that Dallas. So this is obviously a popular opinion, but I was like, yeah, we need to put this in because seriously, Austin, what are you doing?
Yeah. Dallas
definitely has
won
to
the
be
poll
Dallas.
because, of course, we're in Dallas.
For sure.
65% said yes, Dallas. Next one.
Real
Don't
quick.
get offended.
Real quick
go ahead.
before that just reminded me. I love whenever I see like the memes and stuff where it's like Dallas people talking crap about people in Houston and San Antonio people talking crap about people in Fort Worth, and then it's like someone from outside of Texas talks crap about any city in Texas, and it's just like whoa, buddy, you don't have the right to talk about
Then
them
we
like
all
that.
get them.
Yeah. That is all of us together against that person. I love those memes because that's definitely 100% true.
Yeah, for sure. Next one. Don't get hurt. This is unpopular. In-N-Out burgers are better than Whataburgers.
I'm not gonna get hurt. Wait, more people agree that In-N-Out was better?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely an unpopular opinion.
For sure it is an unpopular opinion.
And I don't know who the heck would agree with that.
Idiots.
But 36% of people said In-N-Out was better.
Those 36% need to find a new place to live
They
because they're
previously
no
moved
longer
here.
welcome here.
They moved here from Cali, right?
Listen. Yeah, exactly. I know Whataburger is a fast food chain just like any other fast food chain, but it is freaking Whataburger, okay?
Yeah.
You don't talk crap about Whataburger.
No.
It's going to get you in the morning, the honey butter chicken biscuits.
Yep.
It's going to get you for lunch, the patty melt.
Yep.
And it's going to get you for dinner, chicken dinner.
Yep.
Chicken strip dinner, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm. And it'll get you late night.
Exactly.
Honey butter chicken biscuit.
Exactly.
Back over again.
Exactly.
Anyway, the Whataburgers are better than In-N-Out burgers. Enough said. No more discussion.
Yeah.
Case closed. Moving on to the next unpopular opinion. The State Fair is overrated.
I don't think it's overrated.
No, me neither. And 68% of people said they love it.
Yeah. State Fair. Everyone
So,
loves the State Fair.
Definitely unpopular
It's
opinion.
probably because, once again, we're in Texas. Obviously have the best State Fair.
Yeah, everybody comes here from all over. Dallas skyline isn't that great.
That person obviously doesn't know what they're talking about either.
Yeah, unpopular.
I think we've literally been in a magazine that says we have one of the best skylines
in the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
So
72% of people said no, it's the best.
do your research, buddy.
Yep. Unpopular opinion. Stars games are better than Mavs games.
I mean, I've been to more Mavs games than
Yeah.
Stars games, but the one Stars game I went to, I mean, it was pretty nice, but I think Mavs definitely,
Yeah.
I think it's a lot better experience to go watch a Mavs game than
Yeah.
the Stars game.
I will say the Stars fans are much more hardcore than Mavs fans.
Oh, for sure.
Just
Yeah.
because it's more of like a culture. It's more of like a smaller community. They do go hard at Stars games, but I agree. I think it is an unpopular opinion because I think Mavs games are more
Yeah,
exciting.
for sure.
You got Luka, Dirk. Come on,
Luka.
Another unpopular opinion is we need an HEB.
We do need an
I don't think
HEB.
it's unpopular. We need one.
That is.
Why don't we have one yet?
Yeah, that for sure. I don't know why
They're
we don't have an
everywhere in
HEB.
Texas,
Yeah.
except
Get rid of the
Dallas.
Walmart. We don't need those. Get that crap out of here. Give me an HEB. Gosh.
Got plenty of Walmarts and Targets. Give us one HEB. I know
If
there's one
you-
over there in Euless, right, or something like that.
Yeah,
But still,
that's
it's not
too
Dallas.
far.
Yeah, it's
That's
not Dallas.
like, yeah, no.
Bring one over here.
But if you do go to an HEB, I suggest buying the dried mango slices.
Okay.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Yep.
They also got all the Whataburger dips
Yeah,
by
they
the
do.
squirt bottle.
Yep. Exactly. There you go.
Next unpopular opinion.
Does In-N-Out have that? Exactly.
Don't think so.
Exactly.
Next unpopular opinion. The breweries here are so unimpressive.
Okay. I mean, I've been to some breweries that were all right, but I mean, I've been to some that are really good.
It's for sure an unpopular opinion, and I couldn't disagree more. I love the brewery scene here.
Yeah, you do.
They are solid.
Yeah, we do have some pretty good breweries. I don't know what that person's talking about.
Yeah. The food scene here isn't as great as it claims to be. Very unpopular.
Very unpopular. There's some really good food. We're going to try and go out and find some of these places for you guys to try out. And maybe that person will listen to this podcast. And then when they do this unpopular opinion thing, then they can go back in there and say, hey, I'm sorry that I said that because I was totally wrong. I found some really good food because of this great podcast.
Yeah.
We're going to go do that because there's for sure some good food in the Dallas area.
For sure. Literally, when friends come to visit, we have 5 meals a day because we have,
Babes.
yeah, we have that many meals and food to fit in.
Yep.
Every time they visit Dallas, we eat 5 meals a day.
You can visit Dallas twice a week and probably never eat the same thing.
Yeah.
For like 2 months.
For sure. The culture here is unreal.
That's probably not a lot. I'm horrible at math on the spot.
You can eat at a new place every day of the year. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah. 365 new places.
Damn.
I think so.
It's a lot of money being spent.
Yeah. Anyways, unpopular Dallas opinion. I hate that Dallas is called the Big D.
Listen, baby girl. We're the big D for a reason.
This
all
lady
right?
said, OMG, should we rebrand? Nah, that's unpopular.
Nah.
Get past it.
For sure, unpopular opinion.
We are the Big D. It ain't Detroit. It is Dallas.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a terrible opinion. Very unpopular. Bluebell is not good ice cream.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel really sorry for you
Yeah.
for not knowing what greatness is. You're getting a good start because I'm assuming that you're in Dallas, so that's a good start. But all these Bluebell's not good. In-N-Out is better. Why I love that the capital is in Austin. Get the crap out of here, man.
Get out of here.
Bluebell is so good. Bluebell is the best, and they have the best cookies and cream ice cream, I think.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, this whoever posted this one needs to get taste bud surgery.
For sure.
Yeah, 71% said Bluebell over all others.
Yeah, for sure.
Easy. Last one here. This one doesn't even have a poll because it's that unpopular. Californians saying Dalifornia.
Yeah, get that crap out of here.
Get out of here.
Take that crap and the other crap that you brought with you and go back to where you came from.
That's a lot of crap. Going back to a lot of crap.
Heck yeah.
Shout out to Cali. We love you.
Yeah.
But just stay over there.
We love you from a distance.
Yeah, listen to the podcast.
We love visiting. You're that cool cousin that we go visit every now and then.
Yeah.
But we don't really like to hang out with too much because you're just annoying.
Well said. It's perfect.
That's too funny.
So that does it, y'all. That concludes episode 3.
Episode 3 over.
We are on social media. Give us a follow. Instagram at Red Pegasus Pod.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter at Red Pegasus Pod.
Yeah, buddy.
We are even on the Facebook.
Face
For
it.
all you people that are still Facebooking.
Yeah.
So follow our group. Like our page. We're on the MySpace at... No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, Justin Timberlake came back with that MySpace though.
Just kidding. We're not on MySpace. We're on all those. We're even on YouTube. If you wanted to give it a shot over there, you can smash that subscribe button.
Go give us a like. Turn the notification bell on.
Yeah.
I learned that from David Dobrik. Hopefully I can get me a 9.5 mil mansion. But no, seriously, follow us on the socials. Follow us on YouTube. We are currently under construction, I guess I would say, in the room. We're trying to decorate before we go into full-on video mode.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try and get some stuff to kind of spice up this room, because if you could be here right now, you would see 4 completely white walls.
Yep. Bare and ready to be rocked.
There's one picture that's hanging up, and it's that like typical like Japanese art where the wave is like overcoming the sailors.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that's hung
It's
up
pretty
in this
beautiful,
room.
though. I'm admiring it.
And it's not even on the wall that we're trying to use as the backdrop.
Working on it.
But so we're going to try and get YouTube up and going. We're uploading the audio version only on YouTube as well. And then once we get video, we'll start doing that.
Yep. And if you're listening on your favorite platform. But if you need to tell somebody. We have links in bios to all the social media.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you exactly where, it'll take you exactly where you need to listen to this content.
Yeah.
So tell your
iTunes,
friends.
Apple.
Yep.
Spotify, Google, Pandora, iHeart.
You name it.
We're on some that I didn't even know were podcast sites.
Yep.
I was like, listen now. What's this? Okay. Might as well. Why not?
Sweet.
One thing that we wanted to do every episode, we wanted to try and end it with some sort of suggestion. Whether it was like, go listen to this song. We did that last week with Valentine's Day song specifically. Now we want to do one again. Do you have one in mind, or do you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I came across someone not too long ago on Jimmy Kimmel, how they have musical guests.
Mm-hmm.
And I came across this band. It's called Waxahachie.
Okay.
Have you heard of them?
No, but shout
They're
out to the
kind
suburb.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're based out of Texas, because if they are, that's definitely Waxahachie, not Waxahachie.
Right.
But they the song that I listened to was Lilacs. I think it's from their new album that they just released. Nope, it was last year, 2020.
Okay.
But it's on there, Lilacs. Check them out. Really good. WAXAHATCHEE. Waxahachie.
All right.
Lilacs.
I'll go check them out. I haven't heard of them. I need to check them out, though. Sounds good.
You got something?
I do. I have a cover. I'm not usually into covers, but
I am. I like covers.
It depends on who's doing it and what the song they're covering. This one is by the Unrighteous Brothers, which is composed of local artist Paul Cawthon.
Nice.
And Orville Peck. You heard of him?
Oh, yeah. The guy with the mask?
Yes.
He was doing COVID before anybody else.
Yeah. They got together and did Unchained Melody.
Nice.
Who previously did it was the Righteous Brothers. So they kind of did a little twist off that and did the Unrighteous Brothers.
Yeah.
Obviously Elvis covered it too, and that's probably what blew it up. But they covered it as well. And man, they're just an amazing combo. 2 incredible voices mixing together. It's amazing. They have a little bit of an EP, I think, and it's pretty cool stuff. They even have a YouTube channel where like they're singing together with the mics in front of each other.
Yeah.
And they're looking at each other. Oh
Nice.
man, it was so good.
Yeah.
Both have amazing low voices.
Yeah, that Orville guy. What's his name?
Orville Peck.
Orville Peck.
Mm-hmm.
I always want to think of, every time that comes to my mind, the first thing that comes to my mind is Lil Wayne.
We pop 'em like Rickenbacker.
That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Every time I hear someone say Orville or someone's named Orville, that's the first thing. Orville Rickenbacker.
Yeah. So that's what I'm jamming to lately. It came out last year, so it's not brand new, but it's not old either.
Nice.
Yeah.
So go ahead and check those songs out. Like we said, try and give you some nice music to listen to. And follow us on the socials. Follow us on YouTube, Insta, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, Clubhouse. Just kidding, we're not on all of those. I just discovered what Clubhouse was not too long ago.
Yeah.
So that's nice. But yeah, check us out on the socials. Keep up with new episodes, hopefully every Friday. We're still trying to figure out a schedule that works best for us, but looks like Friday is, we're sticking with Friday. So
Yep. Let's do it. We're learning and growing. Y'all are learning and growing with us. We appreciate your patience.
hashtag grow the show.
Hashtag grow
Actually,
the show.
dang it. I had a hashtag. I'll talk to you about this later. Anyways, all right, later.